Hello everybody, this is Mr. Johnson. I'm here at the keyboard, and today I'm just going to show you a little bit about how to find keys on the keyboard and just some basic music theory. So with that said, here we go. So as you guys know, we have a musical alphabet that goes from C to C. I'm going to show you C on the keyboard. If you need to find C on the keyboard, all you need to do is find these two black keys right here, and you'll see they're the groups of two and then in groups of three. So here's a group of two, here's another group of two, here's another group of two, here's another group of two, another one, but here we are. So when I say find middle C, often middle C is right in the middle of the keyboard. So I look for the little emblem on the piano, mine says Yamaha, and so here I am. I find my two, then I go to the left one key, and that's my C. So this is C on the keyboard. What I did to find that was that I grabbed these two black keys and go to the left. Okay? Now this is C. After C in the musical alphabet is D. So we're going to go up in the musical alphabet. We're going upward, up in pitch, which means we're going to go to the right. So we went from C to D. So this is C. This is D. After D is E. After E is F. After F is G. After G is A. After A is B. And then we're back to C. So we went C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now, we know that this is C because we can always use these two here. If you want to know where D is, you can go in between the two black. If you want to know where E is, it's to the right of the two keys. F is right after E, or right before the second set of three black keys. Then G is in between the first two of the set of three. Then A is in between the second set of two of the three black keys. Then B is right after this one, and then we're back to C. Now, you might have heard me playing this on the piano and thought, that sounds like a scale or something. And you're right. I just played a C major scale. I'll play it for you again without talking. What I played was a C major scale. A major scale is built of whole steps and half steps, and it has its 8 distinct pitches. Okay, so I'm going to count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you have really good ears, you might have noticed that this C and that C, and they are an octave apart. Remember, an octave is 8, like octagon or octopus. There are 8 pitches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With 1 and 8 being the same pitch, but an octave apart. You might also remember in your general music classes singing scales with solfege. Solfege is the things that we say as we sing the scale. So some people go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, with do being C. Now, you might have learned that in general music in elementary or in Band with Me. Now, there are 2 different thoughts on teaching solfege. One is having fixed do. Do being fixed on C. So this is Do at all times. This is Do. Some people use something called movable Do because we don't always work in the key of C. Sometimes we are in the key of F major. And what they would do is that they would move Do to F. So instead of it being here, C, they moved it down to F and say Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Ti, La, So, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. Which is fine. Some people use it and if it's in fixed Do, instead of it being Do here, it's Fa, because look here. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Fa, Fa. So they would sing Fa, Mi, La, Li, Do, Re, Mi, Fa. Which is really hard because my brain doesn't usually work that way because I'm used to using movable Do. But that's what some people in different countries do, and some here in the US. For example, when I went to the Dominican Republic, they would say, we're gonna play this exercise in Fa. And first my brain said, Fa, what? We're doing it in Fa, what does that mean? Oh, they're doing it in F because Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Fa. So we're doing it in F. Or they would say, we're doing it in T. And I said, oh, T, what does that mean? Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Oh, we're doing it in B major. We're working off of B major. Right, so we will try both. And it'll be a good exercise to do fixed Do and movable Do. So, now you know about major scales. Major scales are made out of 8 pitches and they have octaves in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Ti, La, So, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. There's something called fixed Do, where Do is always on C. Or movable Do, where you can move it to the note where the pitch center is going to be for that exercise. For example, we can move Do to F or G or wherever you need to move it. Hopefully this will give you some good information, and go ahead to the musictheory.net exercise where you can practice putting the right pitches on the keys. All right, that's all I've got. Thanks.